bounce, bounce, bounce. Get the bounce, world bounce, 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 bounce. Check, check. Yo, I'm making short-term goals when the weather flows. Just put away the leathers and put ice on the gold. Chilly with enough bail money to free a big Willie. High stakes, I got more at stake than Billy. Shopping free, copping three. Dudes feed by IS's fully loaded. Yes, bouncing in the Lex Luger. Tire smoke like Buddha. 50 G's to the crap shooter. Players can't fade me. Chrome stops beaming through my peripheral. I see you scheming. Stop dreaming, I leave your body steaming. Brothers is fiending, what's the meaning? I'm leaning on any player intervening with the sound of my money machining. My cup running over with hundreds. I'm one of the best players that done it. 6 digits and running, y'all brothers don't want it. I got the Godfather flow, the Don Juan, the Marco. Swear to God, don't get it twisted. Drop my slang. I'm deep in the south, kicking up top game. Bouncing on the highway, switching 4 lanes. Screaming through the sunroof, money ain't a thing. Your worst fear confirmed. Me and my fam roll tight like the firm. Getting down for life, try, you better learn. Why play with fire, burn. We get together like a choir to acquire what we desire. We do dirt like worms, produce G's like sperm. Select spread like germs. I got extensive hoes with expensive clothes, and I sip fine wines and spit vintage flow. What you don't know? She can't knock the hustle. Punching the clock, my function is to make munch and lay back munching. Sipping Remy on the rock, my crew, something to watch, nothing to stop. Unstoppable, scheme on the ice. I gotta hot your crew, I gotta let you players know the time like my bottle. My motto, stack rocks like Colorado. Auto up the champagne, crystals by the bottle. It's a damn shame, but you're not though. Me, slick like a gato, Jay-Z. My pops knew exactly what he did when he made me. Try to get a nut and he got a nut in. What? Straight bananas, can a player seed me? Got the US Open, advantage jigger. Served like Sampras, play fake rappers like a campus. Fatigue, Paul, you too eager. You ain't having it? Good, me either. Let's get together and make this whole world believe us, In my arraignment, screaming, all us blacks got is sports and entertainment. Until we even, thieving, as long as I'm breathing. Can't knock the way you play it eating, you know?
Until the late day, I'm the one who's crazy. Cause that's the way you're making me feel. The way you make me feel. I'm just trying to get mine. I don't have the time to knock the hustle free.
Yo, good morning, people.
This is another.
Alright, so just kind of going over some older stuff. Seeing if there's like stuff that I could still maybe try and finish. Right? Like stuff that might be like almost all the way there. But for whatever reason I didn't complete it. This one's super old, don't. but I like it. That one's like super super old. Like it's got to be at least 10. That's like at least 10 years back. These aren't that old. Right around the time I first started doing this stuff on stream, so maybe 3-4 years back, somewhere at the earliest, right? And then some of this stuff may just be pure whatever, but as we're kind of going down this new road, I can't say everything's going right, but I do remember at a point just like moving. We didn't even care. Like, did we finish it? No, but let's go to the next one. Did we finish it? No, but let's go to the next one, right? So there might be something here.
This is another
You know what? This could have been. I think this was actually done. I'll probably do that with the whole different thing now. I could definitely redo it. I could redo that one. Let me put this right here. That for sure. And then I got a few that I've actually put out. It's like on my YouTube page that I want to redo the mixes on, and then the rest of those that are on my YouTube page, I'm gonna get rid of them. They got no place in the new world. But yeah, I felt like a good portion of those I just kind of rushed because I was like trying to do stuff for. I gotta get this playlist, trying to get music for people, and it's taking too long. And I think some of those are probably not the. stuff like that just, no, not really. But it was fun. But I do like this one. I don't know if I would. I don't know. Something about it. I like it. It doesn't sound bad, but I don't think I would want to put that. I don't think I want to add that to the playlist. I might change my mind on that. What is this?
This is another hit.
Okay, I remember this. There was definitely something I wanted to add to this, I think. I don't think this was... I think I wanted to add something, like, melodically to it, and I just didn't... Hold on. Okay, I was gonna say for a second. Okay. I like this piano sound though. Sounds a little... I guess it's more the low end. Dang, there really wasn't much to this at all. That's not what I expected. Ooh, that sounds nice right there. I can't see it, so. I like the melody, but, I mean, take it back. If I could finish it, I would put it over there. I'll think about that one. But even as I'm listening to it, I'm not getting anything, so I'm like, we don't have to drag it. That's one thing I'm trying not to do this year, is just like, it's like, I like how it sounds. I think I could finish it, yeah, you know, and then like sit there for like another 6 months just hanging on to it, not doing anything. Wait. So I don't remember this having bass, but I forgot I muted it. But how did I unmute it? That wasn't bad though. I didn't like it. That was this. And not too bad, not too bad. This one I feel really strongly about, but it's also not finished, so. And I think that's pretty much it. I just want the bass to be right. I don't really care for like adding anything else to it. It feels like the bass, it feels like it's right there. Like it's just right there. I would like something that's a little bit more from it. Other than that, we gotta go in here. Okay. I don't know, just open the hatch and just let all of these go. That might be the best thing. Just don't look back, right? But we did pull a couple back from there, right? So there's proof somewhere. Somewhere we got proof. And then you guys heard this one in the intro, right? I just played this one. Well, from the MP3, not from here, but yeah.
Yo, I'm making short-term goals. When the weather flows, just put away the levers and put ice on the goal. Chilly with enough bail money to free a big Willie. High stakes, I got more at stake than Billy. Chopping free, copping three, do speed by IS's fully loaded. Yes, bouncing in the Lex Luger, tire smoke like Buddha. 50 G's to the crap shooter. Players can't fade me. Chrome stop beaming through my peripheral. I see you scheming. Stop dreaming, I leave your body steaming. Brothers is fiending. What's the
Yeah, this one I just gotta redo the mix. It's a little older too. This is pretty simple, but it actually worked.
South kicking up top game, bouncing on the highway, switching 4 lanes, screaming through the sunroof, money ain't a thing.
I can move this one over.
Luncheon, punching the clock. My function is to make munchin', lay back munchin', sipping Remy on the rock. My crew, something to watch, nothing to
Let's
stop.
see. This one.
Scheme on the ice. I gotta hot your crew. I gotta let you players know the time like my bottle. My motto, stack rocks like Colorado. Waddle up the champagne, crystals by the bottle. It's a damn shame, but you're not though. Me, slick like a gato. JC, my pops knew exactly what he did when he made me try to get enough.
So we got this one.
What? Straight bananas.
Let's see. Yeah, definitely those. I think I have 3 right now that I built around like acapellas. I probably should do more, but I haven't. All right, what is this one?
This is another hit production.
There's something with this. Maybe the it might be the square. It might be. There's something I don't really like too much. And I think it's that. That's what I think it is. Hold on, is it? No, that's that, okay. it might be this. Cause this isn't bad right here. I might be willing to fight with this one. Here, hold on. Let me see something. It might just be that melody. Like I said, I'd be willing to fight with this one. Oh, we got a guitar here. Okay, hold on. I think I would keep that. I think I could build something a little better around it. The more I listen to it, it's just melody. That's what it is. It don't really fit with this. It sounds cool like up to a point, and then after that, it's like you're like, no. No, that's not it. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold on. There we go. Oh, that's loading. Oh, wow. I haven't seen you in a while. Nice. All right. Apparently this isn't this isn't done at all. Okay. I'm like, there's only 2 patterns here. What is going on? But this does sound pretty nice like this, right? I think I did this when I first got this keyboard. I just don't remember. There we go. So And that was probably like the hardest thing to do, was to go from here and then back. Going up like that, that just sounds right. Right? Like you just, that automatically sits with you. But having to take that in and slide it down was a whole nother, that was a whole nother thing. That was a whole nother fight. And I wasn't sure like if I was doing it right, because it felt awkward. And so like if you don't do it right, it just, it's hard to get that slide if you don't. It sounds different, but that actually sounds kind of cool. Yeah. This close, right? This would be better, but that's what we had, right, from our scale. And then basically chord here, but we just walked it. Yeah, that was a fun one to do. I don't know what I would do with this though. Trying to see what we have nothing here, or we actually have nothing here. I was like, or it's really low. I don't know. There's definitely something about that one. Well, okay, I'll make note of that. But I do like that one, and I like the swing on the drums with that one. Telling you, probably just better to just dump it all, forget I ever made it, and and go forward, right? Because some of these I'm probably never, I like how they sound, but I'm probably never going to end up completing them. And that's just how it is, right? By the look of it, I think I know what this is. I don't think I want to keep it. Again, this is one of those ones where it's like really, it's kind of interesting, but it's like, what am I gonna actually do with this, right? Like, what am I actually gonna do with this? Am I gonna like make a video game and like add this to the boss fight or something? This background music. Like, what am I gonna do with this? Just take out the drums and just let the melody play, right? It just sounds like somebody's boss music. That's what it sounds like. I don't know. If somebody thinks they could do something with it, be my guest. I don't know, man, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't know about that one. But I like the melody. I don't know what I would do with it, but I like the melody. I guess that's another thing I hate too, like having like certain ideas, but like not really being able to like follow through. Like it's an idea you like, but you can't really follow through on it. Like you can't hear your way around that one. Or I don't know, you start drawing something, but you can't see like the end to it. So you have this like half finished thing that you drew, but you didn't complete. You just couldn't follow through and see like what the rest of it kind of looked like, right? Or the ideas that you had, you just ended up like, nah, I don't like it, and you got rid of it, or you redid it, redid the parts that you like, and then you try to like add different things, and it didn't work, right? So you just keep that. Yeah, like that one part, and then that's just it. Anything else just feels like, nah, that's not it. Okay, this I like. This just needs the drums to be redone so that it's the energy matches. Oh, isn't that low?
This is another Ron production.
Yeah, I definitely remember trying to build this and not really liking the way the drums came out at the time. I was just like trying to get something there as like a placeholder. And then as we started building it and it's just like more and more energy, it was like, yeah, I gotta go back and redo the drums. And we never did we? Next day it was on to the next thing, so. I think it was this. So yeah, what I like about this I could have them run together, but I didn't just because right? I wanted to kind of have more control on that. I'm telling you, I don't know what I'm thinking half the time, but so once I got that set up, it was just, and what I do like though is that I have control. So any of the notes that I choose, I can have it. Right. You can go on the back end, you can select the syllables or the vowels, right? And then you can set the articulation, and then you can select your notes here, your duration. So want to do a quarter, want to do an eighth, want to do, whatever. So you can kind of adjust all of those things, and then here would be, you can have like a line, or there's like an X that'll make, and once you put those between here, they'll kind of run together, so you can create, right? So I can just hold it down, and it will repeat it back, right? Using the duration and articulations and stuff as well. So without it, it's just more manual. So every time I hit a note, it just switches to the next. Right. Which is cool. Like I said, depending on what it is, sometimes you want to do it like that. And so you can control like how long something will necessarily be held before it be moved to the next one. Right. So you can control it that way. And then of course, right, you can mess around with it at that point. Whatever notes or chords that you enter in, it'll repeat it. So this, I'm not the greatest, right? I'm still working on my skills. Arpeggios are not my thing. So I went and I printed this in, right? So just went in here, clicked through my mouse. We didn't care, but we had fun. And I tried to like adjust them in some places, so I wasn't doing the same thing every single time. But yeah, these hands ain't it just yet, but eventually. It's just the drums. They're just a little bit. Wish it had a little more going on with it. So yeah, this one I like though, for sure. Anything I would add to it? Probably not. I like the way it is. We'll probably remove this right here. As much as I like it, and it kind of adds to the beat, it's from a video game, and I don't want anyone getting in trouble. At least, like, not in trouble in the sense of like you playing it and getting in trouble, because we play video game music all the time, right? Do you ever find yourself getting flagged on a video? No. So, but my thing is to like actually sell this to somebody, right? I just like to laugh. And those of you that have watched me play the game Killer 7, you know exactly where that's from, right? So yeah, no problems, right? But I like this one. Yeah, that one's got potential. More than I could say for that other one. we just got that one melody and like drums, and I'm like, yeah, but you know, sometimes there's beats like that where there's like nothing really going for it, and somehow it works. I get a feeling with that one, right? You could just have that one sound going through the entire thing, right? With your drums and maybe some, some interesting transitions or something, but that could just stay basic like that and still work. Yeah, this I'm on the fence about. Wait, oh, I see. So like the brass and then, okay, I got you. And then these are strings. I see. I can hear the vocal in there now. That's a nice blend, though. Okay. I see now. And then we had this under. Got you. I got you. Okay. That's not bad. It's not bad at all. But I will say this, we'll probably start doing some more like sample beats. Um, just because it's been like 2 years. I don't think I really like done. I think there was like one in there somewhere where I did it, but we really haven't been doing it at all. This is, I could definitely hear the blue note in here. I don't know. We might have to say goodbye to this one too. It's not bad. I just have no idea what I'm gonna do with it. I just don't know what I'm gonna do with it. It's already 11. Well, that's always fun. Well, we know this is unfinished. Not really anything to it, but let's see. Nice. No. So this was a loop. But wait, there we go. I'm about to say, wait, where's the window for the? Okay, so that's gonna be this. Is that how? I don't think that's the original. Let me see. Hold on. There we go. It does seem to be a little fast. I'm just playing the loop loop right here. It's probably why, hold on. Yeah, it's like a little dead spot. This one seems to carry on just a little bit. I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one. We can definitely leave that one. There was like absolutely. I heard nothing while that was playing. I was like, yeah, no. Why is that? It seemed like it should be a little longer. There we go. Like it kind of like it would play, but it stopped too short. And then the rest of you sounded okay. And I'm looking at the note, and I'm like, yeah, that's not as long as it could be. So this maybe, I don't know if that's gonna help, but we can definitely change the drums a little bit. Like give it a different drum pattern. Key, I don't know if I really, but you could always like check stuff out, right? And just see like if another. Fastest way to do this, so doesn't sound the best, but that might be okay though. I don't know so much about that. I don't think that too much. Really? Was it? Nah, not with that. So was that? I'm trying to look at the notes played, and at first I would think no, because it is so you could no, I think I know what it is. Not G major. It's probably E minor. It's probably what it was. because it still has. But I guess it doesn't matter because they're relatives, so it makes sense. That's the sixth, which makes it the relative. So yeah, I mean G major, E minor, pretty much same thing, right? So yeah, there it goes. However, if we're taking it from E minor and not having this, or we have this on, right? Because everything's being pitched up because of this, so it sounds like I'm playing the right thing right now, but it wouldn't. But from E minor to go up, we would be here. Hold on. That would actually be F sharp minor if we did it that way, right? Oops, wrong thing. That's what it would be, but that doesn't sound too bad though. Whatever. it had a nice bounce to it. Hold on. There we go. That's it. Song the 2. And then it goes up like that. Nope, wrong one. Down here, B. And then it goes here. So there. Yeah, I don't know. This one, I can definitely see like a use for it. I don't know if I want to if I actually want to try and finish that one though. What we got here? This one's actually really good. I just got stuck. I got stuck with this one. That's why. Okay, so this I like. I like all of this. Just trying to find something for the chorus, and I couldn't find something to kind of like separate, you know. And I think that day too, we were talking about so I think that day we were talking about creating progressions from chords, right? So like a lot of times if you're like creating a melody or something, if you actually look at some of the notes that you're playing, especially now because we're like, it can only be 3 or 4 notes, right? That's an entire chord, right? And all you're doing is breaking the chord. Right? It's basically all you're doing. And so sometimes you can create your melodies that way. It was real interesting as well. We did, I think it was. So we had, right, we had this, oops, right? Right, and basically, put everything together, it's just a G minor chord. And we're just playing those notes in a particular order. And so we're able to get something that's kind of cool that we start with. And so you could do that with pretty much anything. Right? You can play around with stuff like that. It might get you, you know, some inspiration there where it's like, I like the way that is. You have a 7th, so you can look at notes like that. The note up here doesn't have to be played up here. You can play it down here. Right, again, it's just like you could come up with some pretty interesting stuff if you only realize where it's coming from. You're like, you know what? That's not bad. Can I do this with another one? What does that sound like? But yeah, coming up with that was pretty fun. We got our power chords here. But yeah, I actually like this. And then this, even though I kind of don't like how that turned out, again, that was my attempt at like, again, it doesn't sound bad. It wasn't what I was looking for. It wasn't what I was looking for. So, but I like the beat overall, right? right, so yeah, I didn't like this part too much, but I like the rest of it. I like how it even the beat starts off, right? Like it just feels like an intro, right? It just feels like it belongs there like that. And then once the guitars kind of come in, it's like, okay, cool. So yeah, I like how that starts off. It's not bad at all. Okay. Wait, she's got more? She's got more cats. Alright, what we got here? This one I did finish, and why is that here? Yeah, why is this here? It's got all the new fancy tools and all. Why is this here? This is done. Yeah, that's a strange one. So I don't know why you're here, but we need you out. I'm like, why is there a completed beat in my incompleted folder? Then again, we ran across one, well, that one I needed to redo the mix, so that makes sense why I did that. So that when I came back to it, I would immediately be like, oh, there you go. This one is already done. Like more recently done, probably like 6 months ago. Though this is an older beat, like I went and we mixed it down and all that. I was like, you know what? I forgot this was. Whew, threw it over there, did it. Now I'm wondering why it's showing up in my folder of stuff that's not completed. This one, I believe. I know what this one is. We're starting to get more to the more recent stuff. Yeah, I remember this one. This is pretty fun to do, though. Low latency. This was a fun little change up to have. This is what I think it is. If it is, I'll say this one is really close, but for some reason I can't figure it out. Like everything is there. Maybe, you know, with what's there just needs to be done a little differently. I think this is it. But I still haven't figured this one out. But I like it. This is a bit slower. But I try, right? I try, but I like it. I don't know what needs to happen with this one, but there's gotta be something. And the little flute comes in. I don't know, man. I figure it out. So we'll still hang on to this. Could I just say nice name? How you doing this morning? Appreciate you stopping by. I looked, I was like, there's no way. I see it. I see what you did there, but there's no way. I'm not saying it. I'm not saying it, man. Yeah, I like the melody. I feel like there's gotta be something to this that I'm missing. Right, it started with me doing this piano melody. And I broke it into two pieces. So I have this mostly playing, and then this as like a second section that comes in. And then we have like this vocal thing here, right, that plays. Then I got the flute here. And then we have the synth right here that comes in. It could be the drums. It could just be the drums. And if I'm being honest, a lot of times when I'm building, I'm just throwing stuff up there, right? I'm just like, I just want to get the idea down. I'll go back and change it later, right? And then I never come back for it. So it could just be the drums that are like kind of holding this back. But I like the melody. Alright, man, for the follow, I got you. Big Cock Beach, appreciate the follow, alright? Alright, you got me on that one. Since you gave the follow, man, I got you. We'll say. We'll say the loud part out loud. Does that work? But no, thank you very much. Yeah, it's gotta be something I could do with this. But, I don't know. So I'll definitely leave that. I'm trying to see like which ones are like potentially really close to completing, and then we'll move from there. But I have a lot because I've been just moving, like creating, moving, idea move, and now it's like, all right, we're starting to slow down. What were some of these back here I was making that I said I was gonna come back to? Let's go back, let's revisit, let's see which ones are kind of, and then take it from there. So I think we got like 3 so far, but yeah. Okay, I really like this one. Got a bunch of synths here. And then it kind of changes up the drums right here, right? Melody changes up a little bit. And then the drums have one more slight little variation to them, right? If anything, this could probably just use something like just over the top of it. I think this could be like a really simple. This could just be a really simple something, like not a whole lot going on. And watch this real quick. Yeah, so it's right. I don't know what else I would use though. That's pretty much the main thing. It's in that sense just changed the game. I mean, yeah, that could still work. But it kind of sounds too similar to the other sound. Sorry, that latency is kicking my butt. something. But yeah, I like this idea right here. How we go about kind of adding to it. I feel like it's just a little something that's missing. Got, changes and different things like that, so it doesn't you can kind of differentiate if you wanted to, like, oh, this is where the chorus comes in, this is where the verse starts, right? So you got drum change-ups and stuff like that. However, I would like to hear some other kind of sound, right? Just to have like a complete separation kind of thing. That's it. Other than that, this is it. California Love type solo. You know what? Don't. Well, because we are in. I would have to. Or, sorry. Yeah, I'd have to mess with it a bit. I don't know. I'll figure out something. I at least know the key, so. But I might have another sound that might be a little better suited. But I have to go into this library and do some digging of this one. It's got a bunch of interesting little, it's just got some interesting sounds in here. It's all I'm trying to say. It might be something in here to just make it pop just a bit more. So I could probably scroll through here and see what other stuff that I have that'll like, you know, that'll work with it. But yeah, this. It's got some interesting stuff in here. Probably should use it more. I just don't. So, yeah, I just have to again. I'll go through it, see what I'm able to pull up out of here. But there's some really good stuff in here that'll probably blend nicely with what's going on here. It's not Polly. All right. Yo, Fly in the building. Appreciate you stopping by. So I like this sound, man. There's a lot of this library for sure. I like a lot, as well as I think it's called Deft. It's got some pretty interesting sounds. I just don't really find myself in here a lot. But there's a lot of Did I do that right? Okay. Like you could make some really fun. It's got some really nice sounds in here. I just don't. Right. have a little too much fun, right? Ooh, that sounded terrible. Right? But there's all kinds of stuff in here, man. But there's so many. I won't lie to you. There's so many. What would you do if you bought something and then learned you had over 140,000 new sounds available to you at that second? Exactly. Come on, man. Oops. And then go. See, I get ideas. Turn around and take your own progression. It's like, yeah, let's chop that up real quick. That's how it happens. That's how it happens. Wait. Nah, that's not it. Did I do that? I'm trying to remember what I played there. Hold on. Okay. So I ended up playing the second. That's That's an interesting one. But you could look at it as... No, you couldn't. No, you couldn't. No, you couldn't. No, you couldn't. Shh. You're messing it up. You're messing it up. But it could also... Ooh, okay. I like that. That was a nice move. so this one for sure. This one for sure. It's always cool to kind of like reach back and see things that you made back then. See what like your ideas, see where your mind was then, and then look at where you are now. Because it's definitely a bit more refined now, right? A bit closer to the goal. Why does it seem so low? You know what? That song's kind of cool like that. This has a good foundation. I would say this is almost complete too. It's just a lot of these, man, honestly, it's just like one thing. One thing I would like to add in there to either separate the chorus from the verse or to, to have some kind of a change up so it's not like entirely repetitive for the duration of the song, right? Like just something. And my brain's still not hearing it, right? Even some of these, I've even left certain sounds there. Like I like how this blends in with that, but I have no idea what I'm gonna do with it. This is it. This is all we got. This is all we got. It's over. Why? doesn't sound bad, but why did I hold this? This doesn't make any sense. Alrighty, here we go. Whoops. Yeah, so I would have at least had something else in there. Cause I do kind of hear maybe I would want to put like an organ into there or something like that. Something very, yeah, that's the first thing that came up, and it was like, I don't know what was going on at the time, but apparently that's all I had. The other I can understand because it was like, well, that pretty much kind of takes up everything. That's got room. There's something interesting about this one. And I like it. There's kind of like there's like a blend between something here. Can't quite put my finger on it, but it's there. But on this one, I really like the drums. I really like the drums on that one. Kick's kind of wide, but it's still kind of strong. Yeah, I think we're coming to the end of the road, and then I guess we'll switch and start working more on those game flips. So it's been a while, but it's been productive, right? We did quite a bit. We learned quite a bit, but still more to go. Oh, I guess that's a sign, isn't it? I guess that's a sign when it crashes. It's just like, hey, you know what? You know what? No. Other projects. That is fine. So yeah, for what it's worth, man, like we got quite a bit done. Was it? I think it was this one. Let's see if it opens itself. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, I would like to get back to. I would like to get back to doing this again. Maybe I could bring a little bit more to the table this time with these things. Look at that, even got the date on it. That was 3 years ago. Almost 3 years ago today? Is that at 8? Oops, sorry, hold on. That's 9. Yeah, about a little less than 3 months. It'll be 3 years since I put this together, which is crazy. Yo, Gladio, appreciate you stopping by. How you doing this afternoon? See, again, it's kind of cool when you go back and hear stuff that you did, like older stuff, and you're like, it still actually works right now. Yeah, I had to take a video of this one back when I had my IG page, and I was like, do you see how many cuts I made out of this? Like, this could be, if you wanted it to, really, this could be like several different. You really could. Like, each one of those is like its own thing. I was even teasing about like taking each one and just making it its like own verse. Like, just giving it its own section. Whenever somebody came in to rap, it would be a completely different part, right? So you could just loop this one for like a 16, and then loop this one for like a 16, and then loop this one for like a 16. You can loop, like, this is wild right here. But this took a while to even get. You can see those two, they're still cut. I didn't move it down, which was kind of my fault there. And then this is its own thing too. So basically 1, 2, 3, 4 different sections I will have. And then this, I wanted to do some cuts here, but I ended up not doing it. So it just kind of plays, but that wasn't the plan. Yeah, we could. Oh no, those always have fun with. No, it's not a. Let's see. I don't know, a lot of these are. So I've been working on like trying to master this keyboard of mine here, so it's been a while, but you know, there's some interesting ideas in here still. There's some interesting ideas in here, right?
This is another Ron production.
We could definitely go back and redo that one though. We could definitely go back and redo that one.
This is another Ron production.
You tell them. But yeah, we'll at some point we're gonna go right back to it. So just keep your eyes and ears open, cause it'll happen. One day we'll just pop up and you'll be like, oh wait, we're sampling now? There's no more original stuff? I'm like, no more original stuff, not for right now. So a lot of this stuff is older stuff. So, you know, somebody already kind of went and beat me to it and sealed some of these, and there's nothing I can do. There's nothing I can do about it except for be the second one or the third. That's it. Don't even have bass on this bad boy. That's how incomplete this is. Where is the... I'm trying to remember, what was the name of it? This one I have to redo. And it was the sample I was fighting with, trying to get some... I didn't like the way it was sitting, and at the time I didn't know what to do, but I'm gonna go back and fix this because it's really harsh and I don't like it. I'm actually gonna go back and fix that one. Wait, what is it? Oh, I know what that is. I know what that is. I know what that is. about to ask what that is. But a lot of this stuff is like older stuff. But that just lets you know how long I've been at it, right? I didn't just wake up yesterday and decide, you know what? Video games. It was like, after I heard DJ Clue, it was video games. I got a ton of those. And I still have my FLP files, so I can always pull it up in my DAW. I can show you dates. I got receipts, sorry. Again, I don't know what people will do with a lot of these anyway. However, I like them. They make me feel good. So, we just stick with that.
This is another Ron production.
But I'm interested to see what I could do now. That's what I'm more. I'm just saying. Oh, it's actually loaded. Okay, cool. Let's see what we got here. This has a nice cinematic feel to this bad boy right here. Yeah, it's kind of, I wouldn't say it's sad, but there's definitely like some like emotional kind of thing, and then it's not too bright. It's not too dark either, but it's not bright, and so it makes it perfect for like it just makes it perfect. And I think the flute kind of does a good job of doing that as well. See, once you kind of add that, then it kind of changes it. I think even without that choir, it would still give like a. I think it would still do it. Speaking of, there's another one. It's probably in here somewhere. Well, at least in this folder, I believe, and kind of like a similar vibe, and I think the choir does kind of contribute to it as well, but it's just the way the way the melody is built, it just calls for it. You're just like, you put that there, and you're like, scene in the movie. Got it. Got it. All right, cool. It's not this one. Definitely not this one. Like I said, there's a few that I want to go back and like actually attempt to finish. I like this one. This is another one. This I think is pretty much done. The only thing is here, and I want to get something for the verse, just to kind of separate the first section from the second. But does it really have to have that? It doesn't, right?
This is another Ron production.
Okay, that's from the... And I got the two basses together. Yeah, this is pretty simple.
This is another Ron production.
Yeah, I don't mind. So I think if that's here, I think that other one is here as well. The one I was talking about earlier, it might. It's down again. Why? Why are we like this? All right, look, I'll take it as a sign. All right, that's 2 crashes in like 10, 15 minutes. And we've been good up until this point, right? So here's what I'm gonna do. This apparently I'm just going through older stuff. I have nothing in my brain. I feel like a complete airhead right now. That's what it feels like, right? So let me get out of here. Appreciate those of you that stopped by, and remember, stay patient, remain diligent, be majestic. All right, with that, I'm out. Take care. Peace.